But we're going to take a look at this. I have the counter here with me, the La counter. This is closure and truth. Recat, I mean, I assume that means response, but she couldn't be bothered to put the punctuation in. Recat allegations. Look at this fucking thumbnail. Her herp's back. Look at that. And right there.
Yep.
Big fat liar with a cigarette. Oh, God bless.
Oh, she's not obsessed at all.
All right. We got the La counter. Did I miss a comma? A comma and a McKinley. And the new comma donation. How dare you, Livy? All right, let's see what we got here.
Okay, guys. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today's video.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but last weekend, Chantel said women who wear tight clothes and slutty makeup are not embracing Islam properly.
What?
And a hijab. It makes no sense. Why do you cover up just to show off your prettiness? I only wear makeup for my husband, and here she is just straight slutted out with all the different types of makeup.
Yeah, she's got her full makeup going.
And a Witcher. You missed a Witcher, you missed a McKinley, you missed the new comma donation, the new John Wick, which, I mean, people can still hit, and a Big Wick Energy. You fucked up, Livy.
Is going to be a serious matter.
She also stole the thumbnail.
And I have my shisha, so I hope I don't annoy you too much.
Oh, you gotta smoke
it
your
relaxes
bong.
me just like a live stream. I would have.
So I just off that thumbnail, it's rants about haters and shame somebody.
My coffee, my water.
She is on something in this video, I think.
Her eyes are very glassy. That is true.
That hijab comment had sisters livid. I believe it, man. That was rude as shit.
Well, she saw a Muslim woman who was attractive, and she was jealous.
Because you know what?
So she had to shit on her.
And, you know, people can say whatever they want about Gavin McInnes, but I think this is one of the things he nailed. He's like, women who wear hijabs, who wear the full get-up, he's like, they go home at the end of the day, it's like a fashion show just for their husband. So they're wearing heels, they have their hair done, their makeup done, all pretty. He's like, it's a fashion show just for, because he was he started Vice News. He was ingratiated in that culture. Like, he got to know them. And I'm like, I have never stopped thinking about that. But when she got on here and she's like, Muslim women who wear makeup are fucking sluts or something like that, this bitch doesn't understand anything.
Wow.
And my shisha. Okay. So, if the shisha noise is something that annoys you, and I want to say also, if talking about this subject is something that annoys you, all you have to do is not watch, okay? Because I'm going to...
Lie number one. I need to watch it.
say this once. I see a lot of comments from people saying, just give it up already, you gave your cat away. So that means that I have no right to talk about how something affects me in my life, apparently.
I mean, you could talk about it, but you definitely gave the cat away. You tried to kill the cat.
So this is something that I want to talk about once and for all.
He's right, but not all of them. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, but still.
I want to put closure to this situation. I want to have an official video, not just a live stream, which is why I didn't do a live stream. I want to have an official video talking about exactly what happened in a calm, truthful manner. You will see that my story...
Truthful manner, that's why.
I also need an official video, like I said, explaining the situation, because when it comes to the animal abuse allegation...
I think you're right. I think she is on something in this.
She's very glassy-eyed. I don't know what she even has access to there.
Pharmaceuticals.
But her eyes are glassy.
She has all the pharmaceuticals she could want.
...against me, which are complete bullshit.
And she has
Maybe she took some kind of painkiller or something.
There's different groups of people. There's, of course, my beezers and my loyal followers who have seen... I've been on YouTube since 2017, and I'll just show you some clips of me and the cats since then on YouTube.
God, what the hell are they doing?
Fireworks, it's Memorial Day.
Yeah, but those sounds like ghetto fireworks.
Eh.
YouTube. Are you stealing my straw, Sam?
My cats have always been a big part of my channel.
Yes, they were content that was free for you, so you would show them.
You know, Sidekick, you're right. This would be too high to stream.
What are you doing, Sam? This is why I ask you.
And all that being said, if somebody wants to play the new John Wick dono for Livy, I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
What are you doing?
And I might want to see it again.
You're beezing. These are beezing behaviors. Yes, Sam. Days. Sam.
That cat was so cute.
Yes,
I
you.
would have loved to have
You're
Sam.
a good boy.
He's such a pretty boy.
Oh, yes, you. Oh.
Yeah, they were abused by
Baby
you not properly caring for them, Chantel. Just because you petted them and loved them and talked in a demon cat voice to them does not mean you treated them well.
And that is demon cat voice. You're right. FFG released the 100% scale vet report PDF about BBJ. If anyone could link me to it, I would like to pull that up on stream. Take a look at it.
Please.
My channel is literally just my dogs, and I'm not in any videos. I fucking love it. There's no videos here. Damn it, you lied to me.
Are these beezing behaviors? Hey?
No, I believe thoroughly that she loved the cats. I think she loved those cats.
She did love the cats. She just didn't know how to properly care for them.
No, she didn't
care to properly
care for them.
Right.
Who's a pretty girl?
It's in French. God, how could fucking French?
Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Are you jealous that I was giving Sam attention? Hey? What?
Yeah. Does she think that
You just want to be-
animals who are
There's none left.
neglected
You ate them all.
won't like accept pets from you? You're their owner. They will take any attention from you they can get.
Abused animals will still go to their owner for
Right. Like they don't know that what you're doing to them is not okay.
affection. Okay, here we go. This is not in French, right? No, it's not in French.
Some of it is, looks like.
Anne-Marie Feldman, Montreal, Quebec. Date February 23. Age 18. Vet technician. Reason.
Foreign word? Nail trim? Oh, nail trim.
Yeah, it's nail trim. God damn. Assigned veterinary techno nail trimming. Standard price. Technician consultant. Gluconate. Small bottle. Thank you. A client adopted her last night from a woman in Ottawa who was going to have her euthanized. An appointment has already been made for March 2nd to see a vet. Client has already noticed BBJ being PUPD. Examined. The vet will most likely want to do blood tests. Client was okay with this before the appointment. Client wanted to have BBJ's nail trimmed as some of them were embedded in her paws. 4 of the nails in her front paw had gone through the pads, trimmed back, cleaned with something. As per GG, sent home with a bottle of something. Advised to dilute and clean twice daily until appointment. Also advised use yesterday's newspapers until ID. Okay. And it's the same thing. That's
And
in
then
French.
French.
Interesting.
You ate them all. You guilted me. Now there's no treats. Now you're gonna guilt me all night. All night. Every time I go to my computer. You're gonna kill me.
Yeah, you can't just feed cats treats. They need
gonna kill me
healthy
depending
food
you all
too.
do.
And they need clean litter boxes and things like that, Chantel.
yeah.
They need their nails trimmed if they're growing too long. They just need it.
Aren't you?
I mean,
They need the knots cut out of their fur, not to just get so matted up they need to be shaved.
Otter scratches. Otter does all that shit, but she still hooks her nails in anything.
And I still trim them with the nail clippers once they get too sharp and stabby. I just give them a little trim at the top so they don't get snagged so much.
And you're gonna lick
But
me.
they're not
Yes.
growing too long.
Hey, old
They're
girl.
just sharp.
Tell everybody your age. Or is that rude? A lady never says her age. Isn't it true, BBGs?
Yeah, it was why you're aging her like 4 years more than she actually is, right?
Hey everyone, so here's some songs that I sing regularly to BBGs, to my
Right,
friends.
they need actual
about
food, not just treats. You can't just throw treats at them. That's not healthy. You
I'm
can't give
counting
them
this-
handfuls of treats all day.
I'm counting this as a lie because she don't fucking sing to those cats.
BBGs.
Fuck. God damn!
Chantel's getting a lot of sauce tonight.
Killing it.
And they all think I'm nuts. So, the first one is, and I guess it's true. She's amazing, and I guess it's true. She's a girl.
I feel like she recorded this sitting in the room by
Yes,
herself,
she did.
rocking back and forth.
She's like, I'm going to prove that I was a good cat owner because I made up songs.
Girl.
What?
And I guess it's true. She's amazing. What she can do with those legs.
And in the chat, we said all of these pictures are from the BB guy's house.
Ooh.
These are all very old photos.
Ooh.
Called, and I guess it's true. The next one is a cover, a cat cover, I call them. I used to listen to the song Candy Girl. I think it was it the Jackson 5? Anyway, this is the BB June's version, so it goes. BB girl, you are my world. Look so sweet, you're a special treat.
Oh my God, girl, what are you doing?
I don't know what this is, but I'm going to count it as brings up money.
Why would she upload this? It's just so bizarre.
What we're witnessing right now is
I feel like this is a
nervous-
rage binge.
This is okay. We can add
That
it. As
counts better than whatever you just clicked.
This is. We're witnessing a nervous breakdown of an unstable individual.
This is not okay.
BB
Very
girl,
bizarre.
all I want to say is, I need your love.
Oh yeah, you can really tell how old these pics are.
Every day. BB Junes. This one is a cat cover of Barbie Girl by Aqua. She's a BB Junes in a kitty world.
She made all this shit up.
I made up songs about my cats. That means that I love them.
The 110-degree heat broke her. All right, hold on. Oh, damn it.
This was just like her weird nader montage, right?
What's the temperature in Kuwait, Siri?
It's about 88 degrees in Kuwait.
Oh. It's 88 degrees, and it's about 5 a.m.
Oof.
Ooh, boy. Yikes. Yeah. Whew.
Lazy ass bitch. She's catastic. You can brush her hair, pet her everywhere.
But you
And
didn't
another
brush their hair. That
Or-
was a problem,
Or
Chantal.
pet her.
common song I sing for her that I just screech around the house all day, probably driving everybody mildly insane, is I just go around yelling, B E E E E E E E.
I can't stand it. Why?
So those are just a few of the songs, guys. I might do another part
Please
if I can
don't.
think of some other ones that I usually sing to them. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I
I'm not
didn't
your
drive
cats
you too
anymore,
crazy,
Chantal.
and,
Stop singing to
I'll
cats
see
that
you
don't
next
belong
time.
to you. It's weird. Oh, I fed them one time.
And this is about BBJ, but half of it is Sam.
The one time when the floor was clean and there was a place for the cats to eat. Show us when you were just sprinkling food all over your trash piles and poor BBJ had to scavenge around between bits of garbage to find his kibbles. Show us that, Chantal.
Chantal may have deleted the live stream after she gave away BBJ, but I'll never forget how ecstatic she was. Not only
She was
that,
very ecstatic.
she was driving all around. That's when she picked up from her dealer and she accidentally filmed him, remember?
Mm-hmm. And she didn't even go down to wave goodbye to him at the bottom of the stairs. She didn't care about getting rid of that cat until she found out that FFG had it. If FFG didn't have it and somebody else actually had the cat, we never would have heard a word about him again, ever.
Yeah.
She didn't care. She didn't miss him. She wanted him gone.
And that was the stream where her fucking Coke dealer busted a Yui in the middle of the road and she filmed it.
Yep.
BBJ was in my videos. Any referrals gets you $25 towards your next box. What the fuck?
So as you can see, this is about BBJ.
And it was clearly the same video.
Sam, my other cat, he's about 6 years old. I'm going to be getting him back. I have someone taking care of him. I'm paying for all his needs right now.
No, you're not. You wouldn't pay for BBJ's needs when Pete's called you telling you BBJ was having some kind of seizure and you wouldn't have him take her to the vet. You wouldn't do that.
The next time I go to Canada, I have arranged with an airline to return him with me. And
Please don't. The cat is a long-haired, fluffy cat that's used to Canadian weather. You want to bring him there so he can suffocate like you are? That's a shitty pet owner, Chantel.
I have found a huge pen with big bedding, so it's very ventilated, very open. It's not a small
I'm counting every X I would officially put on this as a lot.
carrier, and he's going to be sedated. Anyway, it's for me to worry about, you know, and it's going to happen. People bring their pets all the time. So yeah, he's being well taken care of right now. So that's, you know, whatever. Basically, I moved to Kuwait to marry the love of my life and someone who's very, very good for me after having been in an extremely abusive,
Can you guys hear my clicking?
toxic relationship for almost 2 years.
2 years? Man, you dated him for like 2 weeks and then chased him around all of Canada, begging him to supposedly abuse you some more. Shut up.
That was just like 6 clicks right in a row.
Jesus.
So this person is really good for me. I love him. So I had to make a tough decision. I wasn't sure at the time. Do I want to travel with the cats? Maybe it would be better to leave them behind.
Nobody wanted you to bring the cats. You didn't want to bring the cats. Stop lying. Oh my God, I hate her.
Just lies.
I wasn't sure. I had to make a fast decision because I was moving fast. I had 1 month back in Canada. I came to Kuwait, got married, came back home, and had about a month to pack up my entire life and leave everything behind in Canada to come here in hopes of having a better life with my husband. I don't know why I'm villainized for that, just because we didn't know each other for a very long time.
You're not villainized for
time,
that. You're villainized
different
for abusing your
everybody, right?
cats and not caring about them and only now pretending that you cared because your hater has him. Stop it.
But so far, he's proven nothing but to be loving and completely legit, unlike what other people thought.
Completely legit.
But
He's
most
totally legit.
He's so legit. Just pet your face. I'm just gonna touch your face.
People are wrong about me in my life, and that's what frustrates me about it. If I'm happy in my life, if I'm a mess in my life, I should say, they have to pick that apart, and then when I become happy, they have to pick that apart. So there's just no winning.
A happy
but
woman
this is a
doesn't do
serious
this.
accusation, and like
Yeah, this is
A
not
happy
the
woman
actions of
does
someone
not
who's
sit up
content.
in the middle of the night singing songs about cats that don't belong to her.
I said, there's different groups of people when it comes to the abuse allegations. There's my abusers who 100% believe everything. They've seen my relationship with the cat.
They believe everything
They
I
know
say because they're absolutely delusional, just like I am.
And I block
and then
everyone
there's
who
everyone
doesn't.
else.
You know what?
I would not abuse my cats. So I'm just addressing these defamatory accusations. Okay.
I think that she
Sorry.
thinks abuse means she was like punching and kicking them. And because she wasn't punching and kicking them, she wasn't abusing them. She doesn't realize that neglect is a thing. And
Some
it's
people
also
smoke
abuse.
shisha. Some people smoke cigarettes, 10 packs when they're doing a live stream. Some people smoke weed. I smoke my shisha.
Right. But how come you photoshopped the picture of FFG with a cigarette like she's so bad for smoking around
Some
the animals
people
while you're...
smoke 10 packs during a live stream,
Right.
but I smoke shisha for hours on end,
Right.
and it's 100 cigarettes an hour.
Right. Completely hotboxing your hamster. That's fine. Bring a cat. You want to go get the cat to bring him here so you can hotbox him in your little apartment with your shisha because he's with somebody who may or may not be smoking?
So then there's people who just are this person who's spreading the rumors. Chinians. Those are her fans. We call them Chinians.
Who is we?
Shut up.
Who the fuck is we?
Somebody in her chat said it. Now she thought she's smart.
Who just believe
Hey,
anything
Michelle.
this person says just because they hate me. Hate for someone will cloud your judgment, and it doesn't matter what I say. Some people are not going to believe me. That's fine. After my video, if you don't believe me, then that's fine. I'm also turning off comments for this video because there are people who just don't want anything good
Because I don't want people to point out my lies.
Yeah. We're at 34 already, by the way.
to be true when it comes to me. I'm not 100% innocent, but I'm not an animal abuser. So then there's
You're getting a little happy with the clicker, though.
I'm not 100% innocent, and I'm not animal abuse. Those are two blatant lies. The Charlie Gold calls FFG fans. So now, is Chantel hooked up with Charlie Gold?
No, she's just copying her.
also people who were supporters and then believed this stuff, and because of that defamation, they are no longer supporters. So again, believing the worst of me without knowing the
Defamation.
full
No,
situation.
people
So here-
just saying what you did, Chantel, is not being a hater. People saying reality when you're in this land of delusion It's
It's a land
Christ.
of sand, babe. Get it right.
It is. It's complicated. Again, I said when I came back to Canada.
No, it's not complicated. It's very fucking simple.
No, it's not. I lost my cat a year ago to an unexpected medical condition. My cat was my best friend, and it makes me so angry she treated her so poorly and then just gave him away. She did not just give them away. She tried to kill them.
I had a month to pack up my whole life. And
Animal abuser.
And it was really traumatic for me. It was really, I still dream about the cats.
It was traumatic for you
I wish
to
I
be
had
giddy to give them away until you found out who had them?
Things differently. But I was cramped for time, and I wasn't sure what to do.
So I was like, just kill the cat. Just get it over with. Just kill the cat. She's old. I don't care. I want to love my new fake husband, so just kill the cat.
Chantel is sucking up to Charlie in the hopes that she'll get back up going after FFG. No, look, FFG and Charlie don't have to like each other. But that doesn't mean for a second either one of them are going to link up with Chantel for any reason.
I would hope not.
Me was listening to the influence of people as well, varying opinions.
You know for sure FFG isn't.
And like,
no.
You know, don't put your cat down. Don't give your cat away. Rehome your cat to someone. Blah, blah, blah. So basically the only options I had when it came to the cats were...
The only option was kill him.
Euthanasia for the older one. I'll get to
and that's where that clip came from.
that in a minute. Rehoming or bringing them to Kuwait with me. And I decided that bringing them to Kuwait was going to be
Bringing them to Kuwait would be abusive. If you bring the cat to Kuwait now, you're abusing it. It's a Canadian cat with long hair.
You know how nobody gives Chantel shit for giving Sam away?
Right. Nobody is mad that you didn't take them to Kuwait. Nobody is like, you should have brought them with you. How could you leave them? Not a single person has said that. They do not belong there. There are cats there. If you want to love a cat, go outside and pick any of the 75,000 cats that need love outside that are already accustomed to that climate. You don't bring a cat from the Arctic of Canada with long hair to the desert.
At the time that, you know, it was going to be very traumatic for the cats, because even taking them to the vet was very traumatic for them. They were very...
The one time they ever went in their whole life ever, if that?
Nervous and afraid.
Yeah, cats don't like to go in the car. They don't like it. It's not their favorite thing.
So bringing myself to the Middle East was a huge feat. And so bringing two cats, and one of them being in their 20s, like 1920, she was basically
20s, 1920.
I had her, I got her 2004, and she was 1 to 2 years, they said, at the shelter where I adopted her from. So she's an much elderly cat, living past life expectancy.
You're going a little happy with
that was 3 lies in a row. She was not 20 or 21. She is at her life expectancy, not living past it.
Okay. So for her, definitely, it wasn't a good idea. Now, before I went to Kuwait the first time, I clipped their nails. I have nail clippers. It was not easy. I had to have help because it was... My one cat, my older cat, BBJ, she freaks out and shrieks very loudly if we touch her paws at all.
Now, I'm gonna count this as a lie because we know it not to be a fact.
In any regard, if the nails are even cut already, if they're in good condition, whatever, she just doesn't like it, having her paws touched, and she's...
Now, FFG has refuted that, so I don't know if I want to consider it a lie or not.
Okay.
I don't know if, like, she's more senile now, but she's become more moody as she's gotten older. She,
loss of hearing due to medical conditions. She's not experiencing any of these.
I was told by a vet that she has arthritis because she's older.
How is she, Stevie, breathing?
She was developing kidney issues, so...
I didn't bother to get her medication or anything. The vet said bring her back, and I didn't.
I know that someone said that she had a urinary tract infection, which, of course...
Somebody said it.
Is not completely... it's not unheard of with elderly cats. They have kidney issues. And I knew this. Now, she had a lot of health issues, and rehoming her after having her for so long I thought would be traumatic, and sometimes the humane thing to do is euthanize your pet, if that's the case. And
No.
No.
You don't just kill the cat because you don't feel like rehoming it.
What I was planning on doing when I came back to Canada was bringing her to her regular vet, which I did have appointment for, to determine with the vet if that was the best option for her. Or
Chantal, you were starving the cat so it would look sickly. You were saying the cat couldn't hear and the cat was doing all this shit that it wasn't doing because you were trying to justify killing it. Stop. Everybody saw what you were doing. You were putting it on live stream. You were announcing your intentions to the internet. Pete said that the cats were starving and you weren't giving him money to buy them food. He didn't have any money. You didn't care because you wanted the cats to look sickly when you told the vet, this cat needs to die so I can go off and marry my fake husband.
Can we address what's on her face? Is it food, herpes, a new mole? I think it's just
it was okay to be rehomed. So I didn't want to,
You have to ask the vet permission to rehome I needed to take the cat to the vet to see if I could rehome it. That's not why you were taking the cat to the vet. And you never once said that's why you were taking the cat to the vet. You said you were taking the cat to the vet to see if they would euthanize her. That's why you took her, or wanted to take her.
Chantal sounds completely delusional in this video. She's outright making shit up when there are hours of videos providing the opposite. Or she's just lying. No, she's just making shit.
She's making shit up, and she deleted those videos, so she thinks no one can prove her wrong because she thinks nobody remembers what she did after she deletes the video.
Yeah, once you delete a video, it's not... It
didn't happen. I deleted it.
It doesn't reel anymore.
And anybody that talks about anything I did is just lying.
Rehomer to someone who would be taking on all these problems for her, and I didn't want her to go through having to adapt to someone else. And I was a little afraid of where she was going because, truthfully, people can lie all day when you rehome them. You don't know the truth is what happens.
Well, I can't know for sure if she's going to a good home, so the best option was just to kill her.
Yep.
And that's what happened to me. I was deceived. I was lied to. My cat was actually stolen.
No, your cat was given away. And
nobody knows how she's doing today or where she is. So I had to make a tough decision. And it was traumatic for me because I loved those cats. They were my babies. I had my best friend and roommate at the time.
That's 2 lies right there.
Take care of them for me. He's lived with them for many years. And maybe people think that they could have been better taken care of. There's always people that are going to think that, yeah, their eating area could have been cleaner sometimes. We were both dealing with severe depression and a lot of problems.
Oh, maybe you should have rehomed them sooner then.
But they were always fed.
Take care
I
of
don't
the
know where
cats.
the story came from, but we starved them. They were...
You. It came from you.
And that's...
And it came from your best friend and roommate, Pete's.
That's a thumbnail and a half right there.
Always fed. BBJ,
Wait, always fed? No.
Always cries. She's a very vocal cat. And especially as she started aging, she became more and more whiny. Okay? So, but trolls and internet haters... called
it's a catastrophe.
Animal Protective Services on us 3 times. They
that's a lie. We know for a fact it's much more than that.
They came in and each time left satisfied that the cats were not abused and they were...
That's a lie. Her neighbors said that there were stickers all over they just wouldn't...
They just didn't answer the door.
Yeah.
They left notes. That's what happened.
Fine. Which is their job. So, yeah, their area could have been cleaner. I will give you that. That is neglectful. It should be a lot more tidy. Most of their lives it was. Like I said, there was a time...
So she just admitted she was neglectful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks,
Case
Chantal.
Closed.
Case closed.
Time where we were depressed and even neglecting our own selves. By the way, I know this video...
Depressed and neglecting our own selves.
It was going to anger a lot of those people because they don't want anything to be true. They don't like the truth. They get angry with the truth. They want their own narrative to be true so that they have content.
They get angry with the truth and want their own narrative to be okay.
And a fan base to think they're credible people, but they're 100% not. So let's get into this person who...
John Galt, I'm right there with you, man. I'm so sick of this motherfucking shit. Mental health, if I'm sad, you think I can just not feed my family like I'm depressed? Can y'all stop eating?
Has the cat now and is lying about it. And a bit of the history on that, because there are new people.
Just eat top ramen for a couple of years. You'll be fine.
Here, and that's also why I'm doing this, is lying about it. And a bit of the history on that, because there are new people here, and that's also why I'm doing this video. new people who come here thinking that I'm an animal abuser, etc., etc.
God damn, that one got me. Did you just come here thinking I'm an animal abuser? Well, you are. Everything all right?
I think that they deserve this explanation as well.
Right to jail. Right to jail. Right away. Right to jail.
Yes.
Right to jail. Right away.
Pardon my rage, but mental health at this... Wait, hold on. Mental health at a point that my... took a... Hold on. Okay. Pardon my rage, but my mental health is at a point where my BFF took all the sharp knives out of my house.
Oh.
My cat has fresh food, water, and a clean potty, and unlimited loves. You're an asshole. Hi, Shelly.
Yes. Hi. What's that? Oh, it's Fear the Tracks.
Thank you for the T-Rex. Chaos is a ladder. My cat was taken by 3 midgets in a trench coat. If you're going to lie, at least be consistent.
So there's this person, I will not mention their name. I don't want to bring attention to their
No,
channel.
just put
I
their
know they
face
love
on my
that.
thumbnail.
And they're probably very happy I'm even acknowledging their existence. That's what they...
You talk about this person every day. Literally every single day, you talk about this person.
Does she realize that FFG per live stream is pulling like fourfold the number she is?
She does. But she thinks that she only gets viewers because Chantel gives her attention.
And you may think
I
I'm
don't give her any
exaggerating or
attention.
tooting my
Yeah, Fear the T-Rex, feel better. Don't be dumb. I'm going to come over there and physically beat you.
own horn when I say that. But if you were to see this person's channel, they cannot have an existence on YouTube, a successful existence, without being a huge lying piece of crap. Their entire content is ripping off my content. So anything I do, a vlog with my husband, simply eating on camera,
Husband, lie.
going live and talking to my fans, they have to use that as their own content.
Fans, lie.
And they sit there like a coward behind an avatar, never showing their face. But I showed it on my thumbnail. And
So, so we know FFG shows her face, right? Like this
I mean,
is all
clearly
something-
there's pictures of FFG's face on Chantel's thumbnail, so she's not just a faceless avatar.
So let's say she actually thought that. Would that not be doxing by her own standards?
Technically.
actually, I could see why they're so hateful. No offense. I try so hard not to dig at people's looks, but from someone who's done
Chantel,
nothing but make a
do you
career
think
out of
because you
doing
put
that.
some eyeliner on that makes you God's gift, ma'am? It doesn't.
Have we forgotten about the non-stop dogging of Dee Dee and her gray puss?
Mm-hmm.
John Galt said, bro, FFG's live get like 6K watching a recap of a reunion on a reality show. Literally, I believe it.
Yeah.
That's me. I can see why they do that now by looking at their face. So this person is a complete moron. No content, no life. The minute I upload something, they just take it, go online and find fault in everything I do. That's not reaction to me. That's harassment and bullying. And I mean harassment like real life stalker stuff where they've actually...
You've never had a stalker in real life.
No, you were the only stalker, ma'am. You were stalking your...
You try to
crackheaded
break into
boyfriend.
somebody's house.
The only stalker here is you.
gone and like to my hometown to visit places I frequent.
You live like within a short distance of each other. She's never supposed to go to the city that you lived in when you were a kid. What?
They've gone to my fashion show I attended and called it a fatty fashion show, fat shaming everyone there.
The show that you announced publicly and asked for people to go to? That one?
When this person is also obese and literally looks like an egg on legs. So just a complete loser. And they cannot have an existence or a successful existence doing any other content. So, all right, that out of the way. She gained
Push it. Push it real good.
prominence under with lies as well, claiming to have a link, an inside link to my former...
There's your thumbnail right there.
Native breakup. Oh boy.
Ugh, I even hate to talk about this person.
You
so
love
bitch.
to talk about
You
him.
love it.
But the abuser I was with,
My abuser. My abuser. He
and
out at me.
nothing was true. Nothing was true. And I
I see. You hear the lack of a click there.
I definitely caught on to that and just was like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And since then, they.
So I'm gonna add one because what FFG did tell her was true.
Yeah.
What I'm not adding one on to is the fact that Foodie said nothing is true. So,
are big mad and just make content about me and try to ruin my life. But whatever. So now, like I said, she sits there on panel judging me when her life is 100 times worse with the most gravelly smoker's voice I've ever heard in my life. Like she could be Marge Simpson's third sister.
So could I. So fuck off.
You're not doing a low BMI voice.
Well, I could talk in a low BMI voice.
All right, let me hear your best low BMI voice.
And I'm gonna put on my eyeliner and act like I'm really pretty. And I'm gonna say
pretty.
Everybody else is fat and ugly, and they're all just jealous of me.
You are real pretty.
Well, I know I am, but I'm pretending to be Chantel.
Yes.
The one with chronic emphysema, and that's all she does. So, yeah, like I said, loser. So
Loser.
like objectively a loser. So she always has to involve herself in my life, and this person decided to cause outrage over what I plan to do with.
Cause outrage.
False outrage.
I had no say in this. The first worm of the summer. Corrupt hero. Just going the stream, like and subscribe, fellow humans. I mean, there you go. Thank you, corrupt hero.
And Galia said trying to have Arab eyes with makeup, but failing. That's exactly what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
My cats, as if it wasn't my life and my decision, involving herself.
No, Sam, so far this one's going to stay
again, causing outrage. Like she's not feeding her cat. She's not feeding her cats because my cat was crying in the background. Very vocal cat. I would never starve my cats. Okay.
You did.
I think there was one live stream where my roommate couldn't find her wet food where I put it, which was solved like
Oh, you just couldn't find it?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't there.
an hour later, and they always have dry food out. But anyway, so then it was, I'm gonna rescue this cat. I want to rescue this cat. So she wanted to look like a big hero, okay? And even though humane euthanasia is not cruel if it's warranted, which is why
when the cat's perfectly fine. All she needed was her nails clipped and an owner that cared enough to take her to the vet to do that.
A vet appointment to determine that I was doing the responsible
you had a
thing.
vet appointment to determine if you could kill her or not. Stop lying.
Now, what wasn't responsible of me, and I will take full
AM said lie number 10. I think we have different counters, man.
full
You're
ownership
click
for
happy with that button.
was even despite
correct.
having clipped their nails, made sure their food was stocked up, making sure they were taken care of before I left for Kuwait. And I did miss them. I obviously did miss them. But I felt like they were, taken care of. They were at home. They weren't in a pet hotel. People travel all the time and leave them with strangers. At least mine were at home with someone.
Wait, strangers who feed them and groom them?
Oh, no.
So I didn't realize how often their nails would have had to been clipped. Now Sam scratches furniture like the beezer he is. But so when I came home from Kuwait 3 months later, his nails were fine. They didn't even.
No, they weren't.
They
do not grow into the pads that fast.
She's talking about Sam.
They grown. They weren't ingrown. They were fine. Because he was kept filing them down probably with his scratch post in furniture. BBJ, however,
how are you not uncomfortable just being out of breath by talking?
Shortly after I came home, I checked her paws and noticed when I saw them, the immediate thing, my heart sank and I was like, oh shit, oh shit. They were grown in the pads, some of them.
And you were home for a month.
And did nothing.
You could have taken a emergent if I, noticed I hadn't been paying attention and Otter's claws were suddenly growing into her feet, I would find a freaking 24-hour vet to take her to immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately. If there wasn't one, it would be the next morning at 7 a.m. the second they opened, we would be there. Not, it's been 3 weeks. I mean, it's fine. I was gonna do it. I had an appointment for the week after I had her rehomed. Shut up.
I tried with the nail clipper to take them out, but like she was.
No, you can't.
And I didn't. I thought, okay, I'm gonna.
And that didn't just happen in the month that you were gone in Kuwait, Chantal. They don't grow in the pads that fast. It was like that before you left. It was like that when you got home. It was like that when you gave her away. Ugh.
It's light beer.
I'm playing the video.
Okay. No.
I can find the button.
Yes.
I was gonna have everything taken care of when she went to the vet.
Keep up the lie counter.
Should that have been taken care of sooner? Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was ignorant and negligent on my part to not even really think about that. Especially her nails grew a lot faster because as cats get into senior level, they neglect their care. They don't scratch. And their nails grow.
That's why they need their owners to take up for them.
Faster because they don't scratch anymore. She doesn't scratch furniture. She just kind of sleeps there all day. But she was still walking around and jumping around too.
Yes,
so
and FFG offered her $3,000 and an NDA. So she could have had the money and nobody ever talked about it.
This person's decision to make, okay? So the irony and the hypocrisy of this person wanting to save my cat from euthanasia, drum roll please, is the fact that this person had 2 dogs that she apparently loved so much.
Oh boy, here we go.
She loved dogs. And by the way, she wanted to save my cat, and she said on her live stream she does not like cats. So how is my cat getting the love she needs?
Your cat doesn't live with her. And you know this because you watch every fucking thing that she posts.
I was going to take
Stop
her,
lying.
But I doubt she's getting the love she needs. Anyway, I'll get to that soon.
I doubt she's getting the love she needs.
And
She's only been to the vet.
They're going to comment on other videos defending these behaviors or just stating falsehoods. I'll just block you instantly. Thanks. Okay.
Oh my god.
So she had 2 dogs.
I just told the kids.
The one dog became chronically ill and she prolonged its life with all kinds of medications, whatever. She ended up having to euthanize that dog. So she did euthanize a pet who was ill.
Yeah, if a pet is actually ill and needs to be euthanized, that's different than doing it so that you can go find a fake husband. It's completely different, Chantal. That she can't see. Jesus Christ.
Number 2, she'll then say, well, BBJ wasn't ill. BBJ is very elderly and has a lot of illnesses, which when you took her to the vet, you found out yourself. Okay. So.
Oh, was she going off on FFG's dogs?
Yeah. FFG euthanized her dog, so clearly it's fine to euthanize pets whenever you want to.
Yeah, there's a big difference between an animal actually being sick, having a bad quality of life, suffering, and you just being a lazy bint.
Number 2, she had a second dog that apparently had separation anxiety and was very miserable because the first dog passed away. So she decided to euthanize that dog as well.
Yeah, does she think that she can just go?
She can just make shit up. She can just say whatever she wants.
Does she think she can just go to the fucking vet and be like, I would like one I would like one euthanasia, please.
Right. Well, Chantal thought she could do that.
Which that dog didn't have chronic illnesses, apparently. So, I don't know.
JaMBeans said the second dog wasn't euthanized. I genuinely don't know, but I'm willing to take JaMBeans over Chantal, so lie.
I would, instead of parading BBJ's vet note.
Bint, what does that mean? It's a nice word for cunt or bitch or something like that.
Online for super chats. How about you show us what happened to your dogs? We need proof of that. How about...
What? She really thought she did something there. Let me replay that. Holy fucking shit.
I would, instead of parading BBJ's vet notes online for super chats, how about you show us what happened to your dogs? We need proof of that. How about that?
What proof?
No one is questioning what happened to her dog, Chantal. You're just trying to use the fact that her dog was sick and got euthanized as justification for wanting to kill your own pet. And it's gross.
But what proof?
There is no proof. There's nothing to be proven.
She had one dog euthanized and the other one died. What proof do you need?
There's no proof necessary.
Speaking of dogs that need to be euthanized.
Yeah, this one. This bad girl.
What do you want?
Bad food beggar.
We don't even have food.
Sit your fat butt down. Ow!
Before you open your big mouth.
Your paws
about
are
my
hard, Eve.
pet care. So you have 2 dogs euthanized, but you have the nerve to criticize me for wanting to bring my cat to the vet to see if it was appropriate for her to be euthanized.
No, you wanted to bring her to the vet to try to get her killed after starving her.
Yes.
Hi, big girl. You part of the show now? What do you think about this, Eve?
Eve thinks this is not okay. She came in here to call out the lies.
Eve, I need your professional dog opinion. You can't have this one. I actually read one.
That's got something, Eve. What does he have?
Eve. Hey, wait.
She had to go out of the door, turn around.
I agree. What else do you think about it? Tell me.
Yeah, you tell her.
Do you think that's correct?
Is she a liar? Yes.
Go lay down.
Given her age, given the fact that I had to move out of country, and given the fact that she had so many illnesses due to her age, that doesn't make any sense to me. All right, so.
All right, Witchy, I'll count it.
Moving on. Her audience don't have it. That's why we call them zombies. They have no brains. They can't.
No, what? Zombies have brain. It's the only way.
They can't come to these conclusions themselves. So whatever.
Eve, that was very insightful. I appreciate
Yes,
your.
that was good help, Eve. Good job.
Yeah, I'll give you one more. You don't even have to. I'll move the fuck out of it. There's one more.
Tell him.
Ah, God bless it. She doesn't have to tell me. She can
Tell
just
him.
have it.
Tell him.
Just a tip for being a good girl.
Oh, good catch.
So I had two things happen. I managed to rehome Sam, JaMBeans, to somebody close in the family.
All right, now you have to go lay down.
She wants to help someone.
And they're going to foster Sam now. Actually, there's
This has been Eve News at 10 o'clock.
somebody else fostering Sam now. The first person, it didn't work out. They had to leave, move away, and all this and that. So I was disappointed. And now that he's being refostered, I don't want him just in foster care. I want him, and I want to try everything.
No, you can't. You can't.
No.
You just can't.
Do not.
If it wasn't for the obvious lack of depth and warmth, I'd be calling Chantel the fact that she even had a pet all in the first place makes my goddamn blood boil. I'm giving my therapy dog to a family with 4 kids. I know he'll be happy. Sometimes you have to make the right choice, but she was actively making the wrong choice at every possible turn.
Yep.
And I have to think at least part of it was just out of spite.
Oh, definitely.
But this was her main goal. Be fat, in Kuwait, eat nonstop junk food, have her teeth match to yellow curtain behind her, and call it a day.
Yep. And now she wants to get the cat back just out of spite so that she can make people angry by having it. So now she's going to talk about how she's getting Sam back. She's going to bring him to Kuwait and make his life miserable.
And that
Just so she can get some views.
And
that's all it's for.
That is what it is.
That's all it is.
To bring him now. I've changed my mind, and I want him. So
I want views, and I'll get it by making people mad.
Another thing that happened. So at the same time for BBJ, she was a tougher decision due to her age and problems. So I made a vet appointment right away when I saw her nails, and I thought, oh no.
No, you didn't.
So the fact I never ever did
didn't take
anything
a month
to
to get a
purposely
vet
hurt
appointment.
or abuse my pets at all whatsoever. My abuser
Well, it's Natter's
came
fault.
to my home a couple of times, and the last time he came to my home, he scared my cat. He didn't kick her like people think.
You said that.
Yeah, you said he did, yeah.
You said he kicked her.
He swatted at her, and she became so terrified of him. I never let him back in my house.
No, he didn't want to come
he
to your
didn't
house.
want to go to your house.
He went there one time and said he would never come back.
Again, he never came in my house. I would never abuse my pets. So that is just ridiculous and 100% false.
Abuse and neglect are the same, Chantel.
She should have been brought into the vet sooner, 100%.
I see a few people echoing that sentiment, J Gamer. A few people like, I can't deal with this. I understand, that's fine. This is a real hot button issue for a lot of people. But I think this is something that should be talked about.
I agree with that. And that I regret, and I made an error there. But I was in Kuwait, and
No,
I didn't
you were
realize
back
that.
home.
You know, whenever I did actually have my roommate.
And Pete's told you. And you even said that you got on the live with Pete's and had him show you BBJ's paws while you were there in Kuwait the first time. And you knew that they were bad. Why didn't you then send him the money to take her to the vet, or call the mobile groomer to come and fix the nails, because you didn't give a shit. You were worried about eating and trying to get your new husband to smile at you.
And don't forget the drugs.
Well, yeah. When she got home, it was all about, I need to find weed and coke right now. I can't do anything about this cat. I got to do as much weed as I can for the next month.
Pizza said all of this is false. Everybody knows this is fake.
And he's like,
except for the 272 actual dipshits that watch her.
A very truthful person, if you don't believe me. He showed me her paws, but the video chat was not that clear. And that was about maybe a few weeks
but he told you her paws were bad.
Being in Kuwait, and her nails looked okay. And even he said they looked okay, so they must have grown in the remaining 2 months.
No, they don't grow that fast. They do not grow that fast.
I just didn't
Jesus.
really think about it.
That's why you're hiding in here.
Oh, the fireworks are scary, Dave? It's okay. They can't.
I made a vet appointment with her regular vet, okay, for
You're okay.
a few days later, shortly after, I don't remember. And at the same time, I decided to try to look for people in case I could rehome her, because I was getting a lot of messages from people who were like, you know, I have experience with elderly cats. I don't mind. I'll take care of her. I'll take care of her vet bills, blah, blah, blah. But then I told my mom about it, and she was like, no, don't rehome it to someone you don't know. And she was...
Oh, fucking God.
So right, I should have listened to my mom. But no, I didn't. I trusted.
It's okay.
Oh, God.
It's okay. You're okay. It's okay. Come on. Mom hug you. It's okay.
You gotta go potty?
Go out? Do you want to go out?
Oh. That was her stupid head.
Do you want to go outside?
You gotta go potty?
Do you want me to pet you? I think she just wants to pet.
There was a person I talked to. I know that this person, this bully, online bully, offered to take my cat. Of course she did. Not because she cared about the cat, because she wanted the...
It's not because she wanted the clout. She wouldn't have offered to sign an NDA. Because if you would have taken that money and had her sign the NDA, she would never been able to talk about it, and you would have had money.
Clout, and she wanted to use it for content, which she has done. Actually, she's made a very...
because you said no to signing the NDA, stupid. Oh, you does not like these firecrackers.
That's not a firework. That's not a firework. Can you guys hear it? The sounds of the ghetto? Yeah, those ones weren't fireworks.
Career of using my cat and the situation with my cat and the false outrage about my cat. She's made thousands of dollars, so of course there's an incentive there. And now that she's made the money, now she's saying, well, I don't want to talk about the cat anymore, and we haven't seen the cat since. So of course, as someone who loved my cat for so many years...
Was that a freedom seed? Yeah, that last one was a freedom seed. Weird, there were just 7 of them.
I'm worried about her well-being. I'm actually worried because we haven't seen any video evidence that she's happy and where she is. I think she's with this person because there's a picture of her on the sofa that this person has. We've seen this sofa in previous live streams. The person that I was supposed to rehome to is actually, we found out she's in...
Get your desk, Pew Pew? It's never far from reach. Godspeed, little buddy. The desk pew is never far. Trust me, I've acclimated. It's like putting a fish, how they come in the bags. You gotta let them float for a little bit. Yep. I'm acclimated. Like I got it down. Thank you, Sin and Sass. Got the McKinley package. I swear I'll respect the gift more than Foodie. Love the cats.
Aww.
Awesome, Mock Machine. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
And Courtney Lynn said, having a party, little drunk. Please don't take this stream down so I can watch it tomorrow.
Oh no, this one's staying up.
Thank you,
in
Courtney
California,
Lynn.
so she cannot physically be there. BBJ cannot be with this person that was supposed to adopt her. So I said no. I'm not as if I'm gonna give my #1 bully my pet.
Livy, click, clack. I mean, it's a good sound. Click, clack.
To take care of. Dream on, as Aerosmith says. So she didn't take no for an answer. Instead, she decided to have one of her chinians.
Chinians, ugh.
say she's the sister-in-law.
But she was the sister-in-law.
And who she says is her sister-in-law now. One of her chinians just messaged me on Instagram and was very persistent. I did show the DMs online.
She thinks she's doing something with this.
She really does.
It's the best ASMR. If I had quicker access to my safe, we could have a whole conversation. I love that Chinians. I mean, Chinians is pretty good, honestly. We're not stopping to read all this again. We've seen it. There's no point in reading all this another time. My bolt action is nearby. Oh, I'm not a big fan of bolt actions, personally.
Because you're hungry fucking whore. Because you're hungry fucking whore.
Jordan is correct. You made YouTube money off BBJ. Why can't FFG?
Right.
Not only that, but the money she made off of it, she never used on BBJ.
Nope. She collected money to take her to the vet and then just said, ha, that's my money now. I'm not taking the cat to the vet.
Gotta disassociate myself to the happy place for a bit. I'll be back. Love you.
Love you. Fear the Trex.
Fine. Fear the Trex.
No love for you, babe. Only me.
No love for me. I need to get a little gun. My dad won't help me, though, even though he helped my brothers. Both of them have crashed. Mazzy, hit me up. I can walk you through some good little compacts. All my pistols are full-sized, and I'm going to get a compact here soon when I get my financial situation figured out. So I can walk you through what would work for me and probably would work for you, too.
And for those going to complain that I'm showing the DMs of this person and their poor privacy is out there, I don't think they cared about my privacy when they came into my home under the pretense of coming to take my cat.
But it wasn't her.
Yeah, this person is the person who has your cat.
And lied to me about it. So
just
the
because
whole
she's related to someone he doesn't like doesn't mean that this is not the person that has your cat.
It was just a lie. And it was actually a trick. And I don't really care about them at all right now. Sorry, not sorry. You could.
Sin needs another broadsword. Sin would love another broadsword. I've only got a couple. Oh, and she just put the phone number out there, too.
Yep. And she probably has a new number now.
It's her phone number, actually, so it doesn't matter.
And also see in one screenshot, they're pathologically encouraging me, like, oh, you must live your life. What you have to do is okay, blah, blah, blah. And then to the whole time know in the back of their minds that they're really just going to be using this for content later. It's just disgusting. Bye, guys.
It's not the end of the video.
But the DMs, basically, she was very persistent, saying I would never talk about it online,
later, Livy.
blah, blah, blah. And you actually clearly...
No, she said, I won't talk about him online. And you said, no, it's fine. If you want to, you can. I specifically remember that part of the DM.
I do, too.
She said, like, you know, I'm a chronically ill person. I'm just in bed all day. I can take care of an elderly pet. I would love to have someone to snuggle with. You know, elaborate sob story. And just kept messaging me. And I built a little bit of trust with her, even in a short period of time. And...
Fake Gamer Cats wants another Witcher sword. You don't mean the 110, you mean the actual Witcher sword, which I also want, but either one works.
I said, you know, I checked my cat's nails and I do want to bring her to the vet to have her checked out before I rehome her. Is that okay? And they said, no, let me take care of it. I'll take her to the vet.
Yeah, because they know what if you were going to try to...
This person who even if it was not FFG's sister and it was someone who was actually a fan of your content, they would know damn well that you had no intention to take the cat to the vet.
You know, so to me, this person was very convincing and sent me a picture of their home. It could have been any picture, but I mean, that's the chance you're taking when you sell something online, when you meet someone online, when you rehome a pet online. You know, you don't know for sure because you don't know these people no matter what. So, So I said, okay, you know, that's cool. Like, they really want to take her to their own vet. Maybe I understand that. So I trusted them. Of course, though, knowing now that it was actually FFG who took the cat, because her brother, it was actually the bully's brother. And the bully was actually hiding behind a snowbank outside of my house, like in disguise, like a full-on stalker weirdo.
I love the idea of FFG in a fucking...
Full-on disguise. She just had her winter coat and hat on. Full disguise. Full disguise. She was wearing a coat in a disguise.
FFG with a Groucho Marx mask.
So anyway, Her brother came into my home. I handed over my cat in good faith and trust.
No, you didn't.
Not that
You
any
didn't even
people-
say
any
goodbye
of
to your
these people
cat.
have
You
any
didn't even
more
care.
morality.
Hold on, I
I handed
gotta
over
pull
my
that
cat
back.
in good faith and trust. Not that
It's
any
two.
people, any of these people have any more morality, sense of morality anyway. So of course they don't care about
I'm not counting the opinion things as lies.
that. Being deceptive.
Since when?
Since the whole thing. Her saying FFG's a bully and shit, we all know it's not true, but I'm not counting that as a lie. That's her opinion.
Okay.
They think they're saving the cat, who we have no proof of. We have no proof that she's okay. But anyway. So, she took the cat. Of course she wanted to take the cat to the vet. Because she could milk it for clout, views, and money, which she did.
That all count as a lie.
Yeah.
And I will point out that we're at 70% to goal while I use this video for clicks, clout, and money.
She went online after and was like, oh, I have the cat, you know, bloop, I have the cat. I took her to the vet. She was screaming. The cat always screams when you touch her nails. Not saying that the nails growing in wouldn't be
The
painful.
cat was in
and
pain.
You're screaming in pain? Wow.
I feel guilty about that. But they would have been taken care of by me. All of these problems that the cat
they
had
wouldn't
would have
have.
been taken care of by me. I would have
When?
assessed.
You had a month, ma'am. You had a month. You had a month. You were back. All you cared about was meeting your fucking dealer and getting high and eating food. You had a month to worry about the cat's problems.
I'd still like to see FFG in a snow ghillie suit like a sniper.
Like a regular vet. She's claiming that there's notes that the vet said the cat was abused for years. We
I mean, that's true.
have no proof of that also. The notes from the vet are not clear. And I could actually call my vet, who the cat has been going to for years, as well as animal control, animal welfare, sorry. And they could also...
FFG needs to do an edit of the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing, where she's like, keep my cat's name out your fucking mouth.
bring up the documents that my pets are not abused. And if they were abused for years, again, go back and watch those videos I posted in this video of how abused my pets were. What we don't have are notes from the veterinarian of what happened to her second dog. So she has 2 deceased dogs that she euthanized. One for a completely bullshit excuse, in my opinion, for separation anxiety. Really? Okay. I mean, give it a dog Xanax.
Yeah, well, I take Xanax, so I can't you.
Give a cat kidney medicine. Can't be bothered to do that.
So she's just completely ridiculous, using this money donations for a Gucci collar. The cat doesn't even like wearing collars.
So jealous of the money.
That's all it is.
So jealous of the money and the views and the clout that Chantel does not have.
I mean, that's all it's ever been about to Chantel is the money.
Yep.
Just listen.
Ridiculous, using this money donation.
And I would just like to point out that we're 292 from goal while she bitches about money.
For a Gucci collar. The cat doesn't even like wearing collars. She's elderly. She wants love, not Gucci.
Where's your Gucci collar?
Yeah, where's your Gucci collar, Chantel?
Where's your anything, you fucking homeless bum?
She wants treats, you know, in love. That's it. She doesn't need a cat.
She wants
She doesn't
food.
need treats. She wants food. Healthy food. Not fucking treats.
She's mad people send money to FFG to use on PBJ. You didn't need to say anything. She's mad people sent money to FFG. Full stop.
She got money to use on the cat's welfare, and she chose not to do it and laugh in the faces of the people who sent her money to help with her cats. So that's why she didn't get any more.
That's true. FFG did donate an equal amount that the collar cost to an animal rescue.
Yep.
She has arthritis. She can't even barely walk. I mean,
And then that's just...
And now all of a sudden she can barely walk.
What?
No, she can barely walk because you wouldn't get her feet help.
and you know, at some point, it's just cruel to prolong life of a chronically ill cat who's in pain and suffering. And they can't tell us they're in pain, but that's maybe why she always cried all the time.
No, she
So,
cried because she couldn't walk on her
anyway,
fucking
that's the
feet
sto-
because you wouldn't take her to the vet because you were lazy and you wanted to eat and get high.
Story. There's nothing more to it. Should I have paid more attention to the nails earlier? Yes, of course. But as I explained all the
I
circumstances,
was really
it wasn't
high.
on purpose. I
And
didn't
I was trying to get attention from a man. It was much more important than my pet.
purposely try to hurt my cat in any way, my pets in any way. I love them. I continue to love them. I have to close the chapter at this point because there's nothing I can do. I don't have the pets anymore. I will have one of them back soon.
Let's hope not.
BBJ, I will always have to live with the guilt.
Galia is using bent. I like it.
Of not the nails, of rehoming her to somebody who I don't trust her with. I don't think that she's safe.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, not your
I
cat.
think that this person is malicious, and
Salad needs to put his foot down and tell her she's not allowed to get that cat.
Yeah, no, that would be... Well, he's not going to tell his meal ticket no.
That's probably true. She's going to say, no, we'll get a lot of views. If I get the cat back, we'll get so many views. People will watch just for the cat. We'll get views. And he'll say, okay. And he'll just kick it around the house.
Doesn't even like cats and doesn't have the right intentions with her. The only reason she wanted the cat was for money and attention and clout. And she got all that. So I have to move on, get new cats, and move on with my life.
No more cats.
You don't need any cats, Chantal.
No more cats.
And ignore this from now on. But that's
Go
the 100%
outside,
truth
feed the strays, pet them, you'll be fine.
what happened. And a bunch of mishaps, unfortunately, ended in tragedy for BBJ because, again, I don't think she's getting the love that she deserved.
Tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
And
the medical care she needs.
No
Tragedy.
If anything, I mean, why not just do a quick video to prove that she's okay?
She has done this.
And getting love. You know, the last picture, all we see is like an up-close picture of her. And
What does she think she has BBJ in like a fucking one of those little hamster cages?
Right.
She's pitting it with a cattle
her
prod?
fur was all cut weird. And she looked
Because she was matted.
unhappy wearing a gaudy, crappy Gucci collar that she doesn't even like wearing collars.
She is so fucking bothered about the collar.
She is. Because she doesn't own anything Gucci. She's very upset.
So, if you think that she's in better care because she's not with me, then you're just deluded and just taking the word of an absolute psychotic stalker liar. But, anyways, that's your prerogative.
Anyways.
So, that's all I'm going to say about the issue now.
I thought you said if
I'm
anybody
gonna
said
go
that you were
on
going to block them. Where'd that go?
and continue to ignore these people and just focus on my beezers and my new life with my husband and getting Sam back. But I have Howie as well. He'll be protected.
From what? You already
Not if you get a
replaced
cat.
him. You already replaced Howie.
He's
Sam
not in the
won't
right
go
kind of cage to be protected from a cat.
I know Sam. He's a good boy. But
Yeah,
I'm
okay. I
gonna
thought he
make
was a
sure
beezer.
he's out of harm's way. I'm not gonna leave him on the floor with the cat. Like,
Cat, fuck you, Will.
I'm not that dumb. I'm not
Yes,
dumb
you
like
are.
that. So, on that happy note, well, anyways, I guess that's it again.
I'm counting I'm not that dumb as a lie.
And I have to
that's
close
fine.
the chapter because it's out of my control at this point. I made that
How long till she brings up the cats again?
Next video.
decision to rehome her and took a chance, and it turned out to be the wrong decision. But I have to live with that, and I'm not going to keep beating myself up over it. I'm going to move on and hope
Until
I can take civil action. You can't.
Good luck with that,
that she's
Chantal.
okay. That's all I can do. And just move on with my life. So thank you for listening
Chantal's
to
like,
those
I
of
will
you
get
who,
that cat back and kill it if it's the last thing I do.
She's gonna try to break into FFG's house.
did take the time to actually listen to what I have to say. I know my
Oh shit, that's a good point. FFG is using BBJ for clicks, money, and clout. How do we know BBJ is safe? She won't talk about her.
explanations can be disjointed sometimes and hard to follow, but I'm talking from the heart. I do miss those cats a lot and wish I had done things differently, and just hope that they're being well taken care of. That's all I can do. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
All right, chat.
Ugh.
My official
Hey,
law
guys, hi.
counter. Prices are right. Closest without going over.
75.
Okay, 75 in. Chat, let's get your guesses. My liberal, click happy,
You were very click happy.
but still official and completely accurate law counter. What is the closest guess? 117 from Ham and Beans. 67 from Sam. 85, 116. 38, 95. 123. 84, 69, 176. 9,000. 195, 173. And 183, 92, 69, $1. 100.
What's the official number? Tell us now.
The official number closest without going over so far is a cat with Wi-Fi. The official number, 138.
Jeez Louie.
Almost 7 scores. So Serpent is the closest without going over.
You're in the fucking score.
I'm bringing score back, god damn it. I'm gonna bring it back.